Yes, it's kind of a strange career when you go from physics into biophysics into stem cell biology, but actually the background of stem cell biologists is very varied. And I know some top stem cell biologists. One, for example, Douglas Melton in Harvard, studied history as a first degree. Somebody else called Martin Perra, very prominent in the field, studied English literature. So in many ways it doesn't really matter where you came from. In coming from physics, I do think it brings a certain amount of precision into stem cell biology. So physicists want to know how you measure things and what's the best way to do that. And I think we bring a different kind of perspective. But basically when students ask me in great dilemma, what shall I study? I said, well, it really doesn't matter because, you can do, from many different backgrounds, you can do very many different jobs. It's about drive and interest. I think the most important decision really is to be consistent in some sort of skill. So as I said, when I studied physics, one of the things I learned is to measure things, and biologists don't do that traditionally. It's a sort of observational kind of subject. But whatever you change from, if you change from an engineer or being a chemist or whatever you change from, I think it's really important to take those skills and remember what you've learned from them. Even if it's, coming from economics or something like that. You can go and be a biologist any day you like. It's just a question of reading the books well and studying. But from an economic point of view, then you would look more for doing things like, how can I apply it in a product? How can I make a product? So almost any discipline, you can go in almost any direction. There's only really a very few disciplines it's hard to change direction. But the most important thing is really from everything you do to try and learn something and take that discipline across. Because even modern day science is really all about cross-disciplinarity. If you're asking for a grant, they very often ask how you're going to do cross-disciplinary research, even to the extent of knowing what the impact of science is on society. You have to write something about what do you think the impact would be. So there's a very wide range of input into modern day science that can be very useful.